This show was made possible with the continued support of the WPT Partners, the world's largest online poker network.
Well, hello, all my online gambling friends out there, and welcome to another edition of APCW Perspectives. And hey, what a difference a week makes. If you recall our last show, I was standing in about 4 or 5 inches of snow, and this week, not a flake to be found. In fact, I'm not even wearing a jacket. But I probably should be wearing a jacket because it is a bit chilly out here. But I was so stubborn, I saw the sun poking through for a few minutes. I saw the birds singing, I said, screw it, I'm not wearing one. And now I'm paying the price. So if you see any, nipplage pointing through, just try to ignore it. I know that might be difficult for some of you ladies. Maybe a few of you guys. Anyway, I digress. I am filming this show a bit early because, as most of you watch, I will be on a plane headed to my home state of Texas as I am dealing with some family issues. So, please excuse me if I miss a late-breaking story. But since I am filming early, I wanted to take advantage of the opportunity to talk about something that's been on my heart for a while, and that is addiction. Specifically, how we treat addiction globally, and even more specifically, gambling addiction in the United Kingdom. And I feel now is the time to discuss this, especially in light of the UK Gambling Act Review white paper, which we are promised will be published at some point in the arbitrary future. But what really got me going this week was when I saw this headline that the Take Time to Think slogan from the Betting and Gaming Council simply doesn't work. Now, before I go any further, I want to preface this by saying I'm not criticizing the slogan, and I'm not criticizing the Betting and Gaming Council. They're in a difficult position, as are most of us in this industry, and we're all doing the best we can. However, I am going to be critical of the entire thought process around addiction, and specifically gambling addiction. We live in a world where people have the right to engage in behaviors which may be harmful. People skydive, jet ski, mountain climb, they ride motorcycles down the freeway. All of that can be deadly, harmful, cause injury, but they're allowed to do it so long as they don't interfere with other people or infringe upon their rights. Then there's stuff like drinking and driving. Who doesn't know that it's a bad thing to drink and drive? But people do it every day, despite all the advertising campaigns telling them they'll get arrested and not to do it. We all know smoking causes cancer. It's on every damn pack. Yet somewhere today in this world, a person walked into a store and purchased their first ever pack of cigarettes. Why? They know it's bad. They did it anyway. We all know that drug abuse kills people every day. Yet, every day, we drive past the people, those poor souls, laying on the side of the road or in an alley that can do nothing for themselves. My point is that there's a difference between somebody who enjoys something, like gambling, and someone who's actually addicted to something, like gambling. Addiction is a powerful, complicated, psychological process. Yet, the powers that be have deluded themselves into thinking that it can be overcome if we just say no to drugs or, take time to think about a bet. It's not going to work. I mean, if it was really just a choice that someone was making, I think I'll have a beer today. Oh, drinking can cause this. Well, maybe not. That's not going to stop an addict. I mean, there's people putting needles in their arms, knowing what it did to the guy right next to them, and they're still doing it because addiction, in my humble opinion, is not a choice. I'm not a psychiatrist, but I'm telling you, it's not worked. all of our little banners, all of our little slogans, all these witty little sayings to try to stop people from gambling will never stop a true addict. Didn't stop them with drugs. It's not going to stop them now. And until the powers that be recognize that this is the case and that it's not always a choice, but that it is a vastly more complex issue that needs to be dealt with on an individual basis, then we're going to continue going in circles. We're going to continue having these little talks. We're going to continue doing things that don't work, like putting a Band-Aid on a big, gaping, bleeding wound. As I climb off my soapbox and we head into the second half of our show, I would like to once again welcome a brand new APCW sponsor. It's the Coin Play Partners. They have no negative carryover and no admin fees, meaning that you, as an affiliate, can earn up to a true 40% revenue share. Check out their review page on the APCW website or visit them directly at coinplay.partners. Also, as we head towards spring and the Easter holiday, our friends at Every Game have you covered with their $210,000 Easter egg hunt casino bonus contest. And yes, that is a mouthful. From now through April 15th, you can send your players to Every Game Casino for a share of $30,000 in weekly prizes. Plus, there's a final drawing grand prize of $1,000 cash. So, grab creatives and information when you visit affiliate.everygame.eu. Lastly, before heading south, I did release a new APCW interview video recorded in London at the IGB Affiliate Show, where I speak with Rain from BC Game. Discussion includes what sets them apart from other programs and a special offer that's just for GPWA members. You can find that review on our website and our YouTube channel. So, that's a wrap for another week, and God willing, I'll see you when I get back from Texas. Well, hello all my online gambling friends out there, and welcome to another edition of, I forgot the name of the show. That's all.